Good morning. Well, it's atrocious outside. It's 45 mile an hour winds, absolutely peeing down. There's no way I'm going to the boat today. So I thought I'll do my reflex heater. I'm going to strip it down, rebuild it, and go from there. I've never done one before, so it's all a learning curve. So we'll see how it goes. So let's crack on, shall we? I'm just going to start with the regulator knob. I've had a little quick look on YouTube to see what's about. There's a few videos, but I've got a general idea what's inside these. The good thing about these diesel heaters is they're very simple and there's no electrics involved, and it just drips feeds and just works all day for not a lot of fuel, so ideal really. I've had a Japanese blow heaters before. They're alright, they're quite good for the money, but again they use electric, which is the only downside. So we'll strip this and we'll see what's inside. I think this regulator is just lubricated with for diesel, I'm led to believe. I could be wrong, so don't quote me on that. Okay, so far that's there. So the top is held on with 4 screws. This other one's held in with 3. I don't know the history of this heater, and it has been looked after. I just know it hasn't been used for about 5 or 6 years, so it's well overdue a clean out. That's the mechanism, and as you dial that, obviously moves that up and down. So very, very simple. Well, that looks okay. I've got fuel in there. You see? So this drains it, I know that. So we'll get a bit of a rag. This plate here, I know you can undo this when it's in situ and to see if you're getting fuel through. I've already done that, so I know there's fuel getting through to here. So I don't know where the blockage is. Hopefully I'm going to find it. There's nothing worse than stripping something down, you can't find a fault with it. It's a filter. A squash filter, but it's not blocked up or anything. I'm glad I'm videoing this so I know which way it goes back together. That's not too bad. Nice. I want to get that diesel out of there. These little syringes are pretty useful for all kinds of stuff. I'm often using them. I'm getting quite a bit of crap out of here. get nothing there. It's nearly empty all this so I can see what's going on in there and get out any sludge that's in there. Although, to be honest, it doesn't look too bad. Yeah, it's full of crap in there. Here's some white spirit. Brush. Right. It's got a lot of the crap off. Right, I've took that pipe off. You've got the fuel in there. I know that's clear. Got the overflow here. I know that's okay. So that's all. The carbon thing's clear. There's no obvious blockages. I'm just wondering what that doofy does. Let's take that off. Right, finally found a 12mm. Right, that's free. That's quite gunked up in there. Needs a bit of a clean, does that? I think that's a plunger. That's a plunger there. That pushes down on that there. When this goes up and down, it pushes on that plunger, and that plunger is solid. So there lies the problem. Let's give that a clean. Right, I've took this out. It was bunged up. This was solid. I got it out, cleaned that up, cleaned this up. See through it now, and that cleans. That was a problem. That was stuck solid, so it wasn't allowing the fuel through. So we'll put that back in now. That's better. So that's all free of crap now. That should be it really. That one's filling up. So basically I'm going to assemble all this back up. That's all okay. That's all free. So I'm happy with that. So that's the right way. Right, so I'm just screwing this back in here. So put this back in there. Right, so this, I'm going to pre-fill this with diesel. I haven't got any at the moment, so I won't put that back on yet. But hopefully that's it, and we'll see how that goes. I'll fill it up with diesel, prime it, and we'll go from there. So thanks for watching. I hope you learned something about this. I did. The very simple diesel heaters, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye.